He'll take a bullet for you, I guarantee you. Okay, so can you please give it back to Mr. I'd like to just bring one more person. I wasn't going to do this, but I'd like to bring this person up here today, just to share again, just a few words to explain to you. You'll see different types of people that build this business, okay? And this person here has been a mentor to me, and he's the person who actually got me involved in this business. 3 years ago, when we first saw the business, we were like, should I get involved? Should we? Should we do this? Should we do that? And we got involved, and he basically taught me everything that I know. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am today. So can you please help me welcome my sponsor, my best friend, Mr. Franco Pellegrini.
Thank you very much, Dino. When the student is ready, the teacher will show up. So that's basically the story here. 3 years ago, like you, saw this for the first time, very skeptical. Meaning, all I kept on hearing was that I'll do all the work and you'll make all the money. That's what Simon was telling us. I'll do all the work and you make all the money. I go, what? Say that one more time. I'll do all the work, you'll make all the money. What does that mean? Guys, listen, we have a system here that does it all for you. I put 2 months of work into this, okay? When I first saw it, I go, listen, I have nothing to lose, everything to gain. So within 2 months, I brought maybe 20 people in this room. 10 joined. Today, I sit upon 11,500 customers.
Okay, folks, so, you see a couple of different types of people that do this type of business. And like I said, there's one common denominator, okay? And there's no common denominator. What it is what you've got in your heart. If you want to get to work, you can. What's amazing about this opportunity is you don't have to put a 10-year commitment in this and have nothing to show for it. Because let's be honest with ourselves, folks. If you look out there, okay, the economy is in turmoil. We are in a recession, whether you want to believe it or not. Businesses are closing. People are losing their jobs. We can't find ways to make ends meet. Well, this opportunity as a plan B gets you started. And as you grow the business, as the business starts to develop and grow, and you're not limited to people here. Like Myron was saying, he's got a huge organization growing in Toronto. He's got an organization across the pond in Europe. And he failed to mention to you that he gets paid in euros from those people. Does he know who they are? No, but ask him if he loves them.
All my heart.
He does. And it's not because Myron set somebody up in England. He knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody in England, who got involved in the business and led them to somebody in France and in Spain and so on and so forth. So that's the one thing that I want you to understand, our global deregulation. That's huge. We're opening up 50 new countries in the next 5 years. With or without us, ACN is going into these countries. You know people in those countries. Imagine you're the first person to set foot in India. There is 1 billion people in India. I think there's a few people that have a phone there. Well, you can be on the forefront of an explosion when we open up that market. The other thing is cell phones. Can I just a show of hands? Who does not have a cell phone? Who does not own a cell phone? We have a couple of people, a few people that don't have cell phones. That's okay. And I'm not here to pick on you. I just want you to understand that if you would have asked me the question 25 years ago when cell phones first came out, they were this big. They cost $2,000. Not everybody had a cell phone. It cost $2 to $3 a minute. And in my mind, when I saw my father get that cell phone, I thought only business people or only rich people would have a cell phone. Today, everybody has a cell phone. We have a room of about 100 people here today. There's 5 people that don't have a cell phone. Those other people are pushing send, are sending a text message, or sending some data over the internet, and somebody's getting paid. Why not you? You can get paid every time somebody pushes send. The last thing is this thing right here, this device right here. Folks, whether you like it or not, every single one of you today, you're seeing this, right? You will own one of these phones in the future. And what's the future? Next week, next month, next year, 5 years, 10 years? Mark my words, you will all have a video phone in your home. Why? Because we always evolve in technology. We don't go backwards, we go forwards. Now some of you say, well, I don't want to see the person that I'm talking to. That's all you have to do. There's a privacy button here. But for those of you that see this and understand that this is where we're going, because there's two types of people. There's people that say, you know what, I like it, I want to get involved. Because this phone you're all going to own. Some of you will pay for this technology and others will make money on this technology. It's one or the other. And you have this opportunity today. Folks, I want to thank you for the time that you've spent with us today. I'd like to leave you with one last thing. The guests that are here today, because you say to yourself, can I do this business? This thing I want to put in your head. If you can do what the person that brought you here today is doing, you can do this business. What is the person that brought you here today doing right now? You can say it. Shout it out.
Nothing.
Nothing. Can you sit there and do this?
Yes.
That's all you need to do. First 6 months in this business, folks, that's all I did. Like Franco said, I brought people here, I let the leaders show the business, show the presentation, and within 6 months' time, I hit the position of team coordinator, and it works. Thank you very much for your time. Have yourself a good day.